teachers of Reddit. What is the smartest way of cheating that you've seen? I'm a high school teacher now, but this story is about my own high school math teacher and how he cheated us. Back in high school, I was in an honors algebra geometry class, and our teacher, Mr. E, had a reputation. He was well known for reusing the same test questions year after year, only changing the numbers. It was almost a ritual for him to remind us how important it was to return our graded exam papers after we'd gone over them. He'd emphasize this to prevent students from passing old exams down to the next class, which he said could lead to cheating. But as high schoolers tend to do, some of my classmates found a way around it. A few clever ones somehow got their hands on a complete set of tests from the previous year. Suddenly, the coveted test packet was out in the wild, and soon enough, everyone had a copy. We thought we'd cracked the code. Before each exam, we would gather in study groups, poring over the problems, meticulously solving each one. We convinced ourselves that if we just memorized the structure of the questions, when the real exam came, it'd be a breeze, even with the numbers swapped out. A few years ago, I ran into him at a funeral, of all places. After the service, we got to chatting about old times. I couldn't resist bringing up our little scheme, I confessed, half expecting him to scold me or express disappointment. Instead, he just smirked, leaned in, and said, "Who do you think leaked the test packet to get you to study?" I was stunned. It took a moment for the realization to sink in. Mr. D had deliberately leaked the test packet. He knew that kids wouldn't put in the effort if they were told directly to study, but if they believed they were pulling one over on the teacher, they'd work twice as hard.